I looked back at the street. When I looked over my shoulder, there was no sign of my pursuers. I could see my house now, just 100 feet or so away. My heart sank when I finally saw yet another group of infected wandering aimlessly between me and my goal. Mother fuck. Daryl never has to do this shit. He's always got a fucking crossbow or... Yeah. Try to sneak past him. Try to run past him. Try to go through the neighbor's rear garden. Super sneakies, brah.
Leaving the low guarded walls, shrubs, and dust bins, hide my presence from the infected. Slowly but surely, I made my way up the street. Some of them seemed to notice me. Some were really changed, taking my steps straight through them. The group seemed to howl in unison before charging
Battery is low.
I tried to run, but soon found myself
Tried to plug it in and
I was
I don't know what
devoured
I'm
just
doing.
a few yards from my own front door.
What happened? How did he die?
Fucking stupid.
I finally arrived in my neighborhood, exhausted. I knew that my house was just a little further down the street, but the area was swarming with the infected. Most of them seemed distracted by what few survivors remained, but I knew it was only a matter of time before they noticed. I remembered about a small alleyway nearby, one that would take me most of the way home.
God, I don't want to redo that.
It seems totally devoid.
Oh yeah. This said punch me in the face. Apparently you gave him a fucking neck. Because, you know, he can't...
I pushed him away as hard as I could and stumbled backward.
I can... Maybe. You don't know. Go through the neighbor's rear garden and the flowers will block your scent.
I went around the back of one of the neighbors' houses and climbed over the fence into their garden. It was tiring, but I carried on scrambling over the fences until I got to my own backyard.
Well, at least we're back where we need to be.
As I approached the house, I noticed the glass in the back door had been smashed and the door left slightly ajar.
My wife.
Terrified for my wife's safety.
Restrain doors. Go to the shed and find some weapons. Expensive bitches.
Without a weapon, I was able to help my wife.
Yeah, you would be.
I headed over to the shed and checked my pockets. Luckily, I still had my keys and was able to remove the padlock and open the door. Inside, there was a wide range of tools to choose from.
Take the chainsaw. Take the sledgehammer, so you can break the walls like Miley Cyrus. Take the crowbar. Take the hand axe. It's like your chainsaw is really loud and noisy. You're just gonna be drawing them all towards you. The sledgehammer is fucking heavy as hell. I know Miley Cyrus uses like a foam one, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I can just pick up the sledgehammer and whack bitches." And then the hand axe. I'm thinking of a battle axe, but hand axe sounds like a little like shovel trowel, and you're just like. I like the crowbar that it's lightweight, and you can definitely bash someone's face with that. So.
The crowbar, knowing that it would be easy to swing indoors, yet still heavy enough to cave in a human skull.
I'm Clint Eastwood now.
With my weapon in hand, I left the shed and walked back to my house. Before I could enter, I discovered why the back door had been left ajar. A teenage looter emerged from the house carrying
You little fuck.
obviously intent on profiting from
You don't break into Clint Eastwood's
He
house.
dropped the TV and pulled out a large kitchen knife. At that moment, I couldn't tell which one of us was more afraid.
I'm gonna fuck you up. My weapon in my hand, I left the shed. Before I could enter, I discovered with the back door left ajar. Teenager living in the house was carrying the television.
Grab
I obviously intended on profiting from this crisis.
a knife.
when Zombie dropped the TV and pulled out a large kitchen knife. For that moment, I couldn't tell which one was more afraid. Fuck, I'm Clint Eastwood. I'm gonna kill that little bastard.
I wasted no time in a brutal assault against this scumbag. He tried to defend himself, swiping
You
at me with the
fucking
knife, but
scum
only
of the
managed
earth.
to scratch my arm. In return, I rained down blow after blow upon him, and within minutes he was dead. A pool of blood oozed from what was left of his skull.
I've killed more. I've killed
Wait, was he a zombie
bigger
or
bitches than you.
was he a zombie or?
No, he was just a thief. I'm Clint Eastwood now, so it's all
What?
good.
Having dealt with the looter, I walked
Clint Eastwood
into
should
his
be in a
back
zombie
door.
movie.
I was relieved to finally be
No,
safe
that would be
indoors,
interesting.
but I couldn't rest yet.
Be like,
Not
oh,
until
these
I was certain
damn
my wife was
zombies.
okay.
Chair. Where the fuck's my chair? Dealt with the looter. Walked back to the house. I was relieved to finally be safely indoors. But I couldn't rest yet until my wife was okay. Search the house for her. Lock the back door. Barricade the back door. Oh god. I don't want any zombies. But I don't want to take time for fucking nailing the door. I'm just gonna lock it.
Quickly shut the back door and turned the key. With the glass broken, it wouldn't keep out the infected long, but at least it would buy me some time.
Good enough.
I began
Worse
searching the ground
fucking
floor for my wife. As I came into the living room, I saw that John from next door was standing there. He had his back to me and was clearly oblivious to my presence.
Shane.
His shirt was covered in red stains.
Oh, please, oh no, I fucking kill whoever the fuck I want.
So I snuck up behind him and hit him as hard as I could on the back of the head. His skull made a satisfying crack and he fell to the floor dead. I had never liked him much anyway.
He was always a dick. He peed on my lawn.
As I went to go upstairs, I noticed the
Fucking
note had been
hooligan.
left for me by the front door. I recognized my wife's handwriting immediately. The note said that she couldn't wait for me any longer and that she was going to pack her bags and take the car to her parents' house in the countryside. As I read the note, my heart sank.
Oh my
I
god.
prayed that she would be able to make it to her parents in one piece. But knowing how hard it had been for me to get here, I couldn't help but wonder if she was still alive. When I realized I may never see her again, I began to feel tears rolling down my cheek.
Can you search in the house? Leave the house and head for the countryside. There's nothing left here for me. Clint Eastwood should be Batman.
There was no point in staying. Everything reminded me of my wife. And besides, there was nothing left for me here now. Suburbia was heavily populated, and it would only get more and more dangerous as time wore on.
Yeah.
I took some supplies from the kitchen and stuffed them in a backpack before heading back out through the garden and as far away from civilization as I could.
Don't mess with my fucking current tree now. Fucking,
I
she
left my
knows.
house for the last time, alone. I climbed over the garden fences and headed for the countryside. I knew I had to get away from populated areas as quickly as possible if I was to have any hope of survival. Yet without my wife by my side, I could barely see the point. I'm not sure how I managed to avoid the infected as I made my way out of town, but I soon found myself on an abandoned farm just a few miles away. As night fell, I decided to shelter in the old barn. It was cold, dark, and bitterly lonely. I sobbed for hours, wondering what I had done to deserve this living hell. By dawn, I had made up my mind. I took a short rope and climbed up into the loft.
What am I doing wrong? Survive the day. Yes. Saved your life. No. Detective reads B. You have a reasonable understanding of zombies, outbreak, and a moderate survival skill. You have a 50-50 chance of
What?
I'm fucking killing Eastwood. You don't tell me what the fuck I do and don't do. Compassion rank. What? I was so... You're self-centered. Homicidal son of a bitch who wouldn't do literally anything to save your own... Sorry, the apocalypse took me over. I was gonna save everyone's life. And then I killed that one guy because I wanted to be like Clint Eastwood. And then I just killed my friends because they were gonna kill me. I killed Dwight, and Brenda, and... Fuck, man, the apocalypse, it changes people. Changed me. I'll see you next time. What the fuck?